Today I'm going to show you how to make cashew milk. I love cashew milk, especially if I'm a bit hungry in the afternoon and I want a little bit of a boost of energy. It's a great thing before bed if you want a juice cleanse. It kind of fills you up a little bit because of the protein and it stops you feeling so hungry at night. I love it for like a 4 o'clock afternoon snack. It stops me reaching for like a piece of cake. It's dairy free and it's naturally sweetened. This is what I do. First of all, what I do is I soak a ramekin full of raw, unsalted cashew nuts in the fridge overnight with water, with a bit of salt as well. So if I put my cashew nuts in a glass of water like this, soak them overnight with a pinch of salt, but the salt helps to break it down and release the enzymes. And by the time they've been soaked for 12 hours or overnight, they are really quite soft, as you can see, but they're really almost quite swollen and crumbly. Then you should drain them, and then because they swell up so much, I do actually remeasure them at approximately a ramekin full. And once again, using the biggest cup of my NutriBullet, I add the soaked cashew nuts, like that. The same as with almond milk, it's 4 parts water to 1 part nuts, so I use 4 of these full with filtered water. So that's number 4 there. I love cashew nuts. They're also a great source of protein, they're great for heart health, they're also known to be good for combating depression, helping people to stabilise their thoughts, and so people quite often say that's why they're smile shaped. Isn't that sweet? So now what you add next is kind of up to you. I like that kind of, at the moment, that kind of traditional cashew milk taste. So this is kind of basically more or less what I'm going to make. The next thing I add is cinnamon. Cinnamon is absolutely super. It's got anti-inflammatory properties, it's antioxidant, it's great for the immune system, the list goes on. So I add a good old sprinkle there of cinnamon. Then I add, depending on how many, this is going to make approximately about 800 mils of liquid. So I would say for that I would add kind of like 2 dates. Oh. Dates are amazing as well because people say they're quite bad for your stuff, and yes, they are full of sugar, but they are actually full of vitamins and minerals as well. Next thing I add is a sprinkle of sea salt. I would prefer to be using Himalayan salt, but my delivery hasn't arrived yet, so I'm using sea salt. Salt can help regulate water content, it's good for stabilising your pH. The main reason I add to this is because it actually helps round out the flavour quite nicely. So I add literally a pinch, a sprinklet, little sprinkle there of sea salt. I add a fresh vanilla pod. You don't have to use fresh vanilla. I really like vanilla pods because it adds that kind of, you can see the beans and it makes it look quite authentic. And obviously vanilla's got the most delicious flavour. You could get away with using vanilla extract or anything like that, but I personally like getting the pods. So I scoop them out like that, just cut them down the side with a knife and then just scoop out the middle like that. There you go, lovely. Next thing I add that you might think might be a bit weird or something like this, but I add coconut oil. The one I'm using at the moment is Sister & Co, and that's because it's cold pressed, it's raw, it's 100% organic, and it isn't always the case. So when you are buying coconut oil, you should probably keep an eye out for that, because sometimes the way they extract the coconut oil from the coconut isn't done in the best way, and it actually damages the product. A teaspoon there of coconut oil. Delish, like that. Doesn't have to be melted, it can be hard like that. And then that is it. And blend everything all together. Okay, look at that loveliness. Oh! This usually makes, these are 250ml bottles, and I usually fill about just under 4 of these. Oh, I've also recently invested in a funnel, which is very good when you're trying to get things from here into here. So there you go, there you have it. Your cashew milk, when you put it in the fridge, you will see it separate a bit, so just make sure you shake it up if you're saving it for later. It will keep for quite a few days in the fridge. I'd say now I have like 4 days, something like that. Hold on. Let's retry this cashew milk I just made. Ah, it's a really good one. So delicious. So that's how I make it. Let me know if you have a go at making yours and then whether it tastes good, whether you've got any other ideas, what I can put in my cashew milk. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to watch my other videos. Thank you for watching.